Listen carefully. Not to what she says, but to what changes. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever felt her energy shift before you ever had proof? The texts get shorter. The laughter feels forced. The warmth fades. And suddenly, it feels like you're competing in a race you never signed up for. Most men wait for proof. But high-value men, they read patterns. Welcome to her inner code. In this video, you're going to understand exactly how a woman behaves when another man enters the picture. Not guesses. Not assumptions. Patterns. Psychology. Reality. And more importantly, what you should do when you see it happening. Let's get into it. Warning 1. Her attention shifts first. The first change is invisible. There's no confession. No obvious sign. Just a shift in priority. Because attention always moves before actions do. You won't see it first. You'll feel it. Here's what that looks like. Her response pattern changes. Not once. Not occasionally. Consistently. She used to text first. Now you initiate everything. She used to send long messages, now it's short replies. Delayed responses. Dry energy. And here's the truth, backhand index pointing right. A woman who's excited about you does not repeatedly forget to respond. When someone matters, you make time. The second shift, conversation quality. Even when she replies, something feels off. No curiosity. No follow-up questions. No effort to continue the moment. The energy feels flat. Because when attraction is strong, she leans in. When it's divided, she pulls back. Third, selective availability. Suddenly, she's busy. But not too busy for everything else. Plans get delayed. Calls get shorter. Time with you feels limited. That's not random. That's priority. Ask yourself, when you liked someone, did you struggle to reply? Or look for reasons to talk? Exactly. Fourth, effort disappears. No more planning. No more random messages. No more small emotional investments. And those small things matter. Because attraction works like a spotlight. When something new enters, attention shifts toward what feels fresh. Not necessarily better, just new. And that's important. This doesn't always mean betrayal. But it does mean, backhand index pointing right. There is competition. Warning 2. She becomes more guarded when another man enters her world. Something else changes. Her openness. She becomes more private. More selective. More defensive. You'll notice, she hides her phone more, shares less about her day, becomes vague about details. Not dramatic. Subtle. But consistent. At the same time, comparison begins. Not consciously. But psychologically. Here's how it shows. She starts critiquing you. Small habits become problems. Things she ignored before, now matter. Then comes emotional distance. She pulls back slightly. Observing. Evaluating. And then, future conversations become unclear. Plans feel uncertain. Everything becomes vague. This is comparison energy. And it exposes something important, backhand index pointing right. Stagnation. Because when something new appears, it highlights what feels routine. And routine kills excitement. But listen carefully. The wrong question is, how do I compete with him? The right question is, backhand index pointing right, am I still evolving? Because insecurity lowers value instantly. But growth restores it. Warning 3. Her language changes before behavior fully shifts. Language does. You'll hear things like, I need space, I want to focus on myself, I'm figuring things out, I don't want anything serious right now. Individually, these don't mean much. But combined with low-effort emotional distance and consistency, they mean something else. They mean, backhand index pointing right, she's creating space, without ending things. This is what's called a soft exit. She's loosening emotional attachment, while keeping the door open. And here's the difference most men miss: if she truly needed space, her tone would still feel stable. She would reassure you. But when space comes with distance and uncertainty, it signals one thing: backhand index pointing right, she's unsure about you. And uncertainty usually comes from options. So what should you do? Now we shift from awareness to action. 1. Don't interrogate the worst thing you can do. Start questioning aggressively. Who is he? Why are you acting different? Are you talking to someone else? That doesn't create clarity. It destroys attraction. Because now, you're not grounded. You're reactive. Instead, observe. Quietly. Patterns reveal truth over time. 2. Increase your value immediately. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Expand your life. Improve your physique. Sharpen your focus. Build your purpose. Because when your life expands, your value follows. 3. Reduce emotional availability. If she feels you're waiting, you lose leverage. Pull back slightly. Not emotionally, but strategically. Stay calm. Stay composed. Stay centered. Because attraction recalibrates when your energy stabilizes. 4. Prepare for loss without fear. This is the hardest truth, but the most important. If another man can easily replace you, you were never fully secured. And that's not failure. That's feedback. Because the right connection doesn't collapse under pressure. High voltage final truth: when a woman changes, don't chase the behavior. Understand the pattern. Because behavior lies. Patterns don't. And the moment you stop reacting and start observing, everything becomes clear. You don't lose control. You gain awareness. And awareness is power. If this made something click for you, you're starting to see differently. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is her inner code. And now, you're beginning to understand it.